Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing Tea Street. This is my new coffee mug. I am in love with her. One of my sorors gave me this mug last night, and so I'm in love, and so I thought I had to bring her on the screen today. She's a cute little elephant. Anyway, I'm going to get started today. I have the awesome opportunity to speak to student leaders all across this country. I have spoken to national, regional, state, local conferences all across America. And it prompted me to come on today to talk about this notion of student leadership. I am doing some work in my own city. I love the kids in my city as much as I do kids all across the country. And so I'm doing some work in my city with a group of girls who are struggling to figure out how to have sisterhood in their school. And so one of the things that I gave them as an assignment over the holidays was the opportunity to create videos. I want to offer this thought to advisors and student leaders all across the country. What if we invited the people that we lead into leader storming, the leader version of brainstorming, leader storming with us, as opposed to us programming for them? We invite them into leader storming. I like that term, and it's mine, so don't steal it. Leader storming with us as we create ideas. Ask young people, what do they want in their schools? So I asked these girls to create videos, and they're in the process right now of working on these videos. We're going to judge them. We're going to give them, it's a contest. They have to vision and envision and dream a school where girls not only get along, but they thrive together. What would that look like? And how do they get there? So basically, I took the girls who are struggling and gave them the challenge of figuring out how to stop the struggle. What would happen if all the student leaders and all the student organizations understood that the first tenet of real leadership is service? That's why Dr. King said everyone can be great because everyone can serve. You don't have to have a title leader to be a leader. Understand that some of the strongest leaders in your school are kids who may never apply for your student organization. I dare you, just maybe once a quarter, to hold leader storming meetings where people get to dream what they want to see in schools. I guarantee you that if we did this and then we acted to implement some of the changes and some of the things that young people want to see in their schools, it would change the climate and the atmosphere. We want to talk about climate and culture. Young people, not administrators, young people who are in the schools are the creators of climate and cultures. We are simply the facilitators. The adults, we get it twisted. We think that we set the climate and the culture. And I will argue that student leadership groups and students in the student body are actually the climate and culture setters. So, what would happen if we invited all students to the table to leader storm with our appointed student leaders and create school climates where all kids could thrive? It's just a thought I had this morning. I wanted to reach out and I named some of the national student organizations that I am familiar with and that I do some work with. I wanted to reach out to you all and say, what would happen if we just envisioned what student leadership looked like just a little bit differently? I'm the amazing T Street. There's nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So today, student leaders, I charge and I challenge you. Go out there and think about and then do leadership differently. Have an amazing day.